Hi everyone, since it's almost Easter, I'm going to do a read aloud today called Easter Bunny's on His Way, and then I'm going to do a couple crafts about the Easter Bunny. So the back of the story, if we look at the back of the book, it gives us kind of a summary or a little bit of information about what the story is going to be about. So this one says, the Easter Bunny's on his way. Get ready to paint eggs, eat candy, and sing along. There's sheet music at the back of this book. So this book is written to the tune of She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain. I'm not going to sing it because I don't sing very well and I don't want to do that to you guys. But we are going to read this story together. It's called Easter Bunny's on His Way. It's written by Brian James and illustrated, or the pictures are drawn by, Dara Goldman. Hooray! The Easter Bunny's on his way. We'll be painting lots of eggs before he comes. We'll be painting lots of eggs before he comes. I'm not going to sing it, but if you guys ever have this story and you guys want to sing it, it's to the tune or to the music of She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain when she comes. We'll be painting lots of eggs, we'll be painting lots of eggs, we'll be painting lots of eggs before he comes. He'll be bringing lots of candy when he comes. He'll be bringing lots of candy when he comes. Look at all the stuff he's got on his back. He'll be bringing lots of candy. He'll be bringing lots of candy. He'll be bringing lots of candy when he comes. So you can see all the stuff that he's got and that he's leaving on his way to the kids' house. Pages are sticking together. He'll be hiding eggs all over when he comes. He'll be hiding eggs all over when he comes. So there he is, hiding the eggs outside. How many of you like to look for Easter eggs? I used to love that when I was little. He'll be hiding eggs all over. He'll be hiding eggs all over. He'll be hiding eggs all over when he comes. Let's see if we can find some of the eggs. So I'm going to turn the book this way. We'll look on this page first. Do you see any? There's one. What else? There's one. There's one. Now let's look at this other page. Looks like there's one. Do you see any more? Yeah, there's one. And there's one underneath the cat's tail. Oh, we'll all run out to see him when he comes. Oh, we'll all run out to see him when he comes. So what are the kids doing right here? Yeah, they're coloring eggs. Have you guys colored eggs before? I loved doing that when I was little too. I haven't colored eggs in a long time. Oh, we'll all run out to see him. Oh, we'll all run out to see him. Oh, we'll all run out to see him when he comes. And look, they've got their Easter baskets and their gifts. And there he goes. And we'll all eat lots of chocolate when he's gone. And we'll all eat lots of chocolate when he's gone. They like the chocolate. I used to love jelly beans. Those were always my favorite. And we'll all eat lots of chocolate, and we'll all eat lots of chocolate, and we'll all eat lots of chocolate when he's gone. Look at all the chocolate bunnies around the page and all the chocolate they've got. She even has chocolate all over her mouth. And then here in the back was the tune for all of the for all the different pages. So it's, we'll be painting lots of eggs before he comes. We'll be painting lots of eggs before he comes. We'll be painting lots of eggs. We'll be painting lots of eggs. We'll be painting lots of eggs before he comes. And then it says, thank you, Easter Bunny. So this would be a fun sing-song book, but I wasn't going to sing because I don't sing very well. But I do want to do a couple activities. The first one I want to do is, with a cup, I'm going to make an Easter Bunny. So I just took a plain white cup. If you had like a plastic cup that was clear, or a styrofoam cup. That would work if you had to paint the clear one. You could do that. But I've got my cup, got my little tail, and I've got my ears. So first, I'm going to use this as the back, just so it's not in the way when I put the face on. So I've got my ears, and I'm just going to tape them on. And you can do your ears any size you want. I just kind of guessed when I was cutting mine out because I have a couple of activities. So I've got my ears, got my markers. So I'm going to do a face. So let me do my eyes. And you can color these or do them however you want. And you can color your ears in if you want, or you can make them a different color. So I've got my face, and I've got glue. In one of my other videos I couldn't find my glue, but I got some. I'm going to put a little bit of glue down here at the bottom. And now I've got his little tail. So that's one little cute bunny activity. Another thing we can do is make our own bunny ears. So I took cardstock, but you can take just regular paper, and I had to cut different lengths because my head is probably a lot bigger than yours. And I have my hair in a bun, so it doesn't want to fit on my head very well. But I cut out some paper, and I had to fold it. So once I cut my paper, I just folded it like this to figure out how big around it needed to be. So I had to section or put a couple pieces together to make it work. And then I taped it. And then I cut out some more paper and I made ears. Now my ears are kind of big for my headband, but that's okay. So I took a piece of pink and then I took the tan, or you can use white or whatever color you want, and I'm just going to layer them like this so then it looks like the ear. So I'm going to go ahead and tape this on. And you can use glue. I'm just going to tape because it's a little quicker. Actually, no, I'll use glue. So I put a little bit of glue. We don't need a ton of glue because just a little bit will make it stick. So now I'm going to put my ears on the inside. So if this is the front of my headband, I'm going to put my ears like this. Okay, so I'm going to move them like this, and I'm going to go ahead and tape them, and you can glue them, but I'm just going to tape them to be quick. This is my cat, Sadie. Oh, actually, this is Ellie. Now, so I just taped them on the inside like that, and I can put it on. Oops, it fell back. If you glue them, which I should have glued mine, you're gonna have to glue the front part up high enough so that it holds them up so that they don't flop over like mine just did. So let me add more tape just so that they'll stand up. So now I have my ears. And my ears are kind of funny looking because I cut them out way too big, but it still works. So it's ears. Another thing that we can do that I saw online, this one's a little bit harder to make, and you can use just a piece of white paper, or you can use a plate, which the plates are harder to cut. You can see where mine's all wrinkled. And you take this, and you're going to make a mask. So you have to figure out where the eyes are going to need cut, and you're probably going to need help with this because this was pretty hard to get them lined up and to get them cut out because it's really hard to cut them when you have to fold the paper and then figure it out. So you might have to ask a parent or a sibling for help. So I did this part, and now I need my ears. And I'm going to borrow the ears off my cup because I don't think I cut enough out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my plate just because it holds its shape a little better. I'm going to take one ear and put it there. And I'm going to take the other ear and put it on the back side. So if I taped my ears like this, then this is going to be my front. And I don't have my eyes cut the right distance because I can't see you guys. But now I'm going to take my highlighter, and I'm going to draw him a little bunny nose. And you can color the plates or make them any color rabbits that you want, but I'm just going to use a white one. And then they used a popsicle stick as their handle for their mask. So I'm going to take my popsicle stick. So now my bunny looks like this. I'm going to take my popsicle stick and I'm going to turn it so that the face part where I drew the nose is on the table. Then I'm going to put the popsicle stick on the back. So now when I hold it, it's a mask. And I didn't cut my eyes the right distance, that's why you can't see my eyes. But if you cut them the right way, then you'll have a mask and you can see through it. So that was another cute one. Another thing that you can do is with a chick, and what you can do is take some yellow paper and you're going to trace your hand. So I'm going to put my hand flat on my paper and I'm going to trace it. And then I'm going to cut it out. Okay, so I trace my hand. Now I'm going to cut it out really quick if I can find my scissors. All my activities have stuff that I just already had at the house. I didn't have to buy anything, except for I did have to get glue when we did our grocery pickup. I did have to get more glue because I couldn't find mine. But everything else is just stuff that I already had at home, so you guys can use stuff that you have at your house to do these activities. You don't have to go buy anything. And these are just a lot of fun, and these are good practice too because I'm getting more practice cutting. I'm getting practice like making these crafts. I am gluing a lot of things. I'm getting a lot of strength in my hands by doing all the folds and the cutting and stuff like that. So these are really, they're more than just fun. These are beneficial, or these are helpful for when you guys go back to school. You won't have not done any of these things for however long. So these are just extra help for when you go back to the classroom. Okay, so I cut my hand out. Now I'm going to take a piece of, I'm going to take this color paper, but you can use whatever. And I'm going to take my chick and I'm going to put it down like this. And I cut it, or I flipped it over, so this is going to go up against the paper because you can see where I didn't cut very straight. And you can see where I traced it. So I'm going to take my glue and I'm going to put it on this, on my hand. And this is going to be my chick. So I put the glue on the same side as the marks where I traced it. And I'm going to put him on my paper. Just like this. And now you can do a couple of things. First, I'm going to draw a face. I'm going to draw my eyes. And I probably should have drawn on it before I glued it down because now it's got those little bubbles in it, but it's okay. And now I'm going to take my orange marker and I'm going to draw a little beak. So you can see I have my little chick. Now I can either draw his little feet, and I can bring my legs down like this. I can do this, or I can have him hiding in the grass. So to do that, I'm going to take my green paper, and I'm just going to cut out, it kind of zigzagged to make it look like the grass. So I'm going to cut like this. Actually, let me trace it first so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So I'm going to cut it like this so that it's kind of sharp on the edges. You know how in storybooks when they do cartoon pictures it'll have the grass and it just looks like zigzags and a bunch of green. That's kind of what I'm going for. So I'm going to cut this out. And it doesn't have to be perfect. You can do it however you want, but this is just how I'm going to do it. That's enough grass. That's all I need. So I'm going to take it, and you can see where I missed cutting out, and you can see some of my lines where I traced. I'm going to put my glue on that same side that I can see my pin marks, and I'm going to glue it down right at the bottom of the chick, and then it looks like it's hiding in the grass. So that was just another fun Easter activity that we can do. I'm going to be doing some more. I'm going to do an Easter card that you guys can make at home. I'm going to be doing an Easter egg painting that maybe you guys can try to make. It's something cool that I saw online that I haven't tried yet. So keep tuning in, guys. I hope you're enjoying the videos. I'm really enjoying making them. I miss you guys, and I hope you're staying healthy. Bye!